to serve him, heavenly King of glory.
So it is the 26th of February 2014. We have been a little low on miles lately, so today we wanted to walk most of the day. And so we walked all morning to go see someone. They weren't there, so we walked back. But that whole time, we met so many cool people. So we went to go see these two people that we met the other day who are from, they just got here from a place by China. They speak Burmese.
Yeah.
This is a little bit of a sad story. So we were so excited to see them because David is the one who was the most excited. So we go, we figure out how to get in the apartment because it was a lot harder than it seemed. And we knock on the door, and it's one of the guys that we met who doesn't speak English as well, and he opens the door and he's like, oh, and he like closed it. And then it was like it felt like a couple minutes, but it was probably like a minute. We were just like waiting there like, what do we do? But we could hear them talking in Burmese and laughing. We were like, what the heck? This girl opens the door, and we talked to her for a little bit, and then we were like, oh, can we leave you this website card? Like, this website right there, and she's like, Mormon? Oh, I don't want it.
Denied! She gave it back. Completely shut the door on her face.
It's true. While we were waiting for Sister Richards to come pick us up, we met the coolest people. So we're walking around our apartment waiting for her to come, and we met, I don't even know how to say their names, but very well. They just got here from Afghanistan like 2 weeks ago, and they speak Persian, and they really want to work on their English, so we're going to help them learn English. Hello, it is February 28th.
We survived!
We survived the month with 1 mile over. We had to walk a lot today, which was actually really fun, except our bodies are super sore, but it was worth it.
Mr. Shepherd decided it would be a good idea to cut through the green space on Gary, the GPS, which looked like a nice little park, which was actually a deep, dark, scary ravine. So we ended up being stuck at the bottom of a hill.
Before all this, we walked to this person, and it's only like point-something miles. We're like, oh, let's go walk to this other person. He's not too far. Turns out, it took us an hour to walk there, uphill. We finally get there. In between all this, on the way there, we talked to some people, and one guy, I think he felt bad for us. He gave us some Gatorade, which was awesome. So then after we read scriptures and had a lesson with this guy, that's when we're like, okay, let's try and take a shortcut because we took an hour to get here. And in between that, as we were walking up to see this guy, we were walking down the street, and this guy pulls over, and he's like, hey, do you know where this street is? And we're like, no, we have no idea where we are, but we can look it up. So we walked over to his car, and we put it in the GPS. So we helped him find it, and he was like, you know, this is crazy, because I was talking to my dad about God all morning, and then I run into two sisters when I'm lost. So it was pretty cool. And we gave him a Mormon.org card, and he seemed like he was going to go check it out. He was awesome. We were definitely there for a reason, to help him out. Heavenly Father definitely knows what he's doing. We met with the people from Afghanistan. We get into their house. We see that they take their shoes off before they get in. So we get in. She tells us to sit on the couch, and then she sits on the floor, even though there was plenty of room. The guy comes out, and we're talking with him, and she goes into the back kitchen and starts up the kettle. And I'm like, oh no, she's making tea. We're continuing talking, and I see her like get on the ground and like crunching up leaves and like making the tea. She's working super hard, and she has all these plates out, has the tea, teacups, and different nuts, and she brings it out to us, and we're like, oh, it's sad. But funny thing, so the different nuts, they had almonds, and this other nut that I have no idea what it was, and I guess it has a shell on it, but I didn't know that. They're all on this plate, and then there's a plate that was empty right next to it. Didn't even think about it, so I get the nut, and I just like, oh, cool, and I put it in my mouth, and it's like this huge crunch, and I could tell I just bit through the shell, and they both were like, no, you have to break it. So it was pretty embarrassing. I was like, wow, I feel so dumb. But it was kind of funny. We walked a lot, are in a lot of pain, but it's been an amazing day.